All right, so this is the 2021 Hurricane SS185. I didn't see much information at all on the Hurricane SS185s in general. The 2021s have just been released, and actually we ordered the 2020, and it had just happened to be right in the middle of the cutoff between the 2020s and the 2021s. So we just received this yesterday, and I wanted to make a quick video on it to show everybody so they would have a video on YouTube the way I was looking for them. We got ours with the 115 horsepower Yamaha super high output 4-stroke motor. And you see that there. One thing I did find a little odd is that it's a gray motor, but it has the white propeller. Just thought that was a little strange. It kind of works with the boat though, I guess, since we have the boat itself is black and white, so I guess that works. You see here it has the pull out cleats. Just pull those out, push those back in, and of course you got the docking lights here. Lights there. And it is raining down here right now, so which is why we're not actually on the water, so everything's a little bit wet. All right, so we'll go ahead and kind of take a look inside, and we'll hop inside here so you have a full view of everything. We do have the ski tow bar right here. My sister likes to come down, bring the kids, and pull the tube behind us. So that's kind of nice to have. We did build this one. We had this one built just for us. We got online, used the Hurricane website to build it to our specs, the colors that we wanted, the options that we wanted. It's actually very, very easy to do. So once you step up here, what's really nice, I liked, is they actually have this spot where you can step up behind the motor to get to the other side. So we're gonna step on that, as you can see right there. So you just step right there. Then it's got the nice little pass through, so you don't have to step on your seats. So you just step right over there, and then of course right into the boat. This is the interior here. We did get the extra option with the table in the center, which of course you can pull that right out of the bracket and stow it away if you want. But it does come in handy. We actually took it out last night right after we got it, and had it on the water. It's a nice place to put drinks, put your phone, just anything there. If you want to have a snack, you can kind of sit at your seats there and use the table. So that was pretty cool. So we'll start from the front and come backwards. So you notice right here, just kind of the attention to detail, which I found throughout this whole thing. I really loved it. Got the nice chrome Hurricane logo there. Just come around port side. Got your seat. Nice placement of a cup holder. Great right there. I love the placement of the cup holders, speakers. And then this here, which is pretty great, right above the radio, you have your Fusion sound system, which is an amazing sound system for the price. They have a more expensive one. We did not go that route. This is 4 speakers and just sounds absolutely amazing. I was very impressed with the way it sounds. And we also went with the stainless steel package, so it has the stainless steel cup holders here. And this pad that you see here, it's actually a cushion. It's a real firm, like rubber mat. So it's kind of nice if you want to put your phone on that, it keeps it from sliding. And of course the other side, obviously it's going to be just a mirror image of that side there. And of course the nice embroidered Hurricane logos in the seats. The color, we actually had choices of colors for the accents, and we chose the bright orange. Kind of thought it might give it a little bit more of a sportier look. So I was happy to see how that came out. Let's do the driver's cockpit area here. There's your dash. And you have on the left hand side, of course, your speedometer and your trim. And then on the right hand side, you have your tach, your hour meter, voltmeter, and fuel gauge. Very easy to read. And then in the center, we had this mounted You see here, this is going to be your GPS, depth finder, fish finder, all that. And I just like that it's all flush mounted. Looks like it's just made with part of the boat. If you don't have that there, you'll just see a flat space there, so you don't have to use it for that. And again, you'll see another one of these rubber mats right here that you can also set your phone or anything else down. All your switches, very nicely labeled, easy to read, easy to get to. If you have the live well package, you'll see right here the live well switch. We did not get the fishing package. We are not fishermen. We just like to go out and hang out on the water. So that particular switch doesn't do anything for us, but we have that there for another accessory if we ever choose to have one. And then over here you just have your key, another stainless steel cup holder. Then down here on the bottom, this is going to be your circuit breakers for all the switches. And yes, it actually is, it corresponds exactly with the same placements of the switches up here on the dash. And then up here, you of course have your tilt wheel, so you can slide your wheel up and down. Throttle with the trim button on the side there. And then here's your seat, so we'll get to the back part. That's your driver's seat. It's kind of cool too, this darker gray here is more like a mesh. It's very comfortable. The seats are very, very comfortable. And again, you got the rear facing seat here. Good placement with cup holders again. They did an excellent job with the cup holders and the handles. Then you got your rear speakers, and again with the mat and your rear cup holder. Then you'll have your rear seat, and then of course the opposite side here. I love that pass through though. That's such a great addition to these boats, so you're not constantly stepping on your interior and ruining the seats and everything. But again, you have the last of the 4 speakers, a couple more cup holders there. Now each one of these seats, phenomenal storage underneath each one of these seats. All the seats have storage inside, so you see that in here, underneath that one, underneath your rear one here. Let me undo the snaps. That's your access to your fuel tank and your bilge. Okay. Then of course you got access underneath this one here. That's going to be your dual battery system. Your battery selector switch is underneath there. Okay. Here, of course, you have your in-floor storage. I happen to have the boat cover in there, but of course that's, like most boats, large enough to put skis or wakeboards or anything else you might want to stow away in there. I haven't tried it yet, but I do believe that table will slide in there. So if you want to take the table off and get it out of your way, you can just slide it right inside there. And of course the gas lift there, so it holds itself up. You don't have to hold it up. And then you got the storage under these seats as well. So we have all of our life jackets under this side. And then this side here, we just have our anchor line here. So there's definitely ample storage on this boat. They did a really good job with the storage. And then you have the movable driver's seat here. So there's 3 different placements, actually I think maybe 4, that you can adjust this seat rest back and forth. I'm a little on the short side. I'm 5'3", so I have it all the way forward. But if you're a little taller, you can of course slide that all the way back. Give yourself a little bit more room for your feet up there in the front, which of course would make this a little bit shorter back here if you did that. But put the short people back there. Then you got your bimini top that is mounted here, and You got your light that's mounted to the top, which again, I like that addition as well. So you don't have to worry about taking out the separate light and placing it in the socket on the side of the boat and all that. So another cool thing I liked about that V-Max motor is the paint job on it. That nice black to silver fade on the side. Just looks nice. Gives it a little sportier look, kind of cool. And going with the V-Max, with the SHO, their super high output motor, I guess it gives you an extra, maybe 2 or 3 miles an hour and a little bit of extra fuel economy. One of the things I was most impressed with this, when we started her up yesterday for the first time, it is amazingly quiet. Amazingly quiet, just outstanding, very quiet. It actually sounds like kind of like a car running, even out of the water. So it's even quieter, of course, when you get it in the water. So it performed great for us yesterday. The boat planes very quickly to get it on plane. It didn't take anything at all to get it on plane. So again, we only took it out for about an hour yesterday when we first got it. It's been raining all day today. So we haven't had it out again yet, but so far so good. We absolutely love this. And again, you have the floor mats. We had our shoes off yesterday when we were on the boat. Didn't have any kind of water shoes or anything else on, and these were tremendously comfortable on your feet. They are snap in, snap out. So if you're doing any cleaning or anything like that and you wanted to remove them, you can certainly unsnap them and take them out. You got a 4-step ladder. Of course, it extends down there. And then you also have the handle here to kind of help you up when you're getting out of the water. And I haven't had a new boat. This is my first new boat. The last boat I had was a 2001. One of the things that I really liked was that there's no primer bulb. You do not have to prime it before you start it. You don't have to squeeze that bulb 10 times to get the fuel to go up there. So that was pretty cool. Kind of give you an overall look of the interior there. Really beautiful boat. Again, if you go onto the Hurricane website, you can build your own to your own specs. They give you choices of colors. Again, we just chose to go with the orange accents on the seats just because we just thought it kind of gave it a little bit of pop, made it stand out more than like a gray or a black would have. And these are the gray seats. They're not white. One of the things I wish they would have done is made the gray just like maybe 2 shades darker than that. They don't really quite look gray. It looks like just like an off-white. So I think in the future, if they would have made that another shade or 2 darker of a seat, that would be a nice improvement. But they are very comfortable. And give you the same view just from the front, so you can see the interior. Lots of space to move. We haven't had the dog on it yet, but of course that will be coming soon. But there's just plenty of room to move around in here. Great deck boat. Absolutely gorgeous. Then of course, to get it to the water, we ordered the new aluminum trailer down here in South Florida. Of course, everything needs to be aluminum to keep the corrosion from happening in that salt water. Nice single axle trailer with the brakes. It's a trailer, nothing too special going on here. It does the job. And I'll just give you one more little overview of the boat itself. If you guys like the video, please like it. Please share it with anybody else that's looking for a boat. If they're looking for a deck boat, so far, like I said, we've only had it out for about an hour. I'm getting ready to take it out again here in a short bit now that it's stopped raining. But we're extremely happy with it. So Hurricane SS185, it's an 18-foot boat, deck boat. I think it's worthwhile.